And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. And thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you're enjoying your Friday afternoon. Chris Webber is joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, if you'll allow a D.C. kid to be a little parochial right now, while there are some basketball hotbeds throughout the world, Prince George's County in the heart of Maryland is among the finest. A litany of NBA players have come from PG, including Kevin Durant, Victor Oladipo, Markelle Fultz, Michael Beasley, and Quinn Cook. KD said, "It's just in the water. This is what we do." Guys?
Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Jones, Kendrick Nunn out there with Robinson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green out there with Bradley. And it's McGee in at the 5. And Bradley gets it to go.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Heat knocking down the tray. Here's LeBron, and he banks in the layup.
Oh, powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength inside.
Nunn passes to Robinson. Butler kicks to Nunn. Pass to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Now here's Bradley. LeBron passes to Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Robinson. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Butler against Davis. Jones in the post. Outside, Robinson fires the 3. And again, Miami with the triple. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Miami ahead. They lead by a bucket. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago about his teammates.
These guys work so hard, and they're young, and they're professional with it, that you're planting that seed early, so they can only get better, and they're learning, and they're gaining confidence because they're playing so well. So with me being here with these guys, we're special.
Well, Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
On the court for Miami here in the second, we've got Hero Iguodala out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Olynyk, and it's Dragic in at the point guard position. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. If you ask Miami coach Eric Spoelstra, there's been a long lineage of undrafted players who've made an impact with the Heat. Going back, think about big guys like Udonis Haslem, Joel Anthony, and Hassan Whiteside. Now you have youngsters like Kendrick Nunn, Duncan Robinson, Derrick Jones Jr., and Chris Silva. Miami continues to find diamonds in the rough year after year. Guys?
They usually do. That's a very creative organization. Thanks, D.A. And it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots. It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Shoot two.
First one falls for him.
And Caldwell Pope is the guy you cannot leave open at any time. He just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Anthony Davis is checked in for Morris. James comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Alex Caruso in for Rajon Rondo. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. The Heat trail by 4. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. To the left side wing. Adebayo passes to Butler. Over Caldwell Pope. And it's Butler missing. 3-on-3. Launches it. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by James. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers. No good on that one. That'll do it for the first half. Lakers on top as they end the period on a 9-0 run. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what has to happen to pull out the win?
Well, we have to play through some of the tough times, okay, whether it's a missed call or whether missed shots. This is a passionate game, and we got to stay the course.
We'll see what happens. Thanks, Bo. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They played very good basketball in the second quarter. The scoreboard tells the story as their lead is 7 at the break. Shaq, what you think about the Lakers?
They shot a great percentage from the field, but not the action. The movement was good. They're making good decisions, and the coach loves to see that kind of efficiency out of his guys.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Miami?
They need to make major adjustments on the offense. Whatever their game plan was going into this game, scrap it. It's not been effective. The shots they were taking were not good shots. They need to find a way to spring guys open where they can shoot a better percentage.
And that's a wrap.
With JaVale McGee, and it's Bradley at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
And that one drops.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Bradley against Dunn. Fires top of the key. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And Greg, it seemed in Chicago and Minnesota maybe Jimmy Butler wore out his welcome. Philadelphia, they had him, and they had to juggle multiple stars. But, man, Miami, the Heat handed him the keys, and he has taken off.
And, Kevin, he's shown himself worthy, lifting them to a top seed in the East and himself into the MVP conversation.
Butler finds none. Back to Butler. This one for 3. Rebounded by McGee. Los Angeles leading by 7. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. James outside. Back to Bradley for the 3. Kept alive. Davis. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
A true glass eater. You got to love how ferocious Davis is at grabbing as many boards as he can.
Lakers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom 1/3 of the league.
And the fire Davis plays with, I mean, it's so special. This guy wants to win and will do whatever it takes to do.
There's Dragic with the 3, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead, and it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action after this word. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Lakers leading by 10. On the floor for Miami starting the 4th. They've got Myers Leonard. Hero out there with Iguodala. And it's Silva in a power forward position. Rondo wide open, and a miss there on the triple.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time.
Clearly a foul.
Shooting 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Well, the veteran leadership and wisdom Iguodala offers, I mean, it's huge. I mean, he's a glue guy who does whatever is asked of him.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's Caruso. Here's Howard. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Howard's got his first points of the game.
And you need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
Here's Dragic. He gets it in there.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. 1:09 left to play here in the fourth. Iguodala with the steal. Pushing it up. Shoots. Off the left rim and out.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
And they double up Davis. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Connects from three-point range. Kuzma's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles. Dragic taking his time here. Plays it up and banks it in.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kuzma outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they've learned some things, and hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments next time.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
Dragic. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings them to within 10. He's perfect from the line this time. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here is Cook. And so the Lakers take the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humbled.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.